Hey guys, this is a different video than I usually make. This is just going to be covering Universal Tower Defense X, and I'm here to tell you this game's going to fall off. Now, there was just this entire scandal, almost started off with the scandal between the Vanguards community and this community, and this whole it was a weird thing the developers were doing, and then there was legal action that they got taken care of. But I'm kind of confused. Everyone was kind of confused. Like, why is Vanguards was 50k and UTDX is 20k? Like, what happened to the players? And I can tell you why this is happening from my viewpoint, and just in general, what makes the tower defense game good and have traction. This game is just not selling its idea to me anymore. The game itself is just selling. It's just the developers, like they're causing the downfall of the game. First of all, the 20,000 trait reroll code. Now, I can tell you for a fact that that was not a mistake. That was definitely not a mistake by the devs. I've never in the history of, besides Type Soul, there has never been a mistake where they accidentally add 2 zeros. If it was just 200, I doubt they were going to do 2,000. Put 2 zeros, 20,000, then they take hours. And then you know what the compensation is? Instead of rolling back the data, they decide to give more rulers, so the people who used 20,000 just got 2 more tickets. And I mean, I wasn't there, but I watched a lot of clips, and I can tell you for sure, if these devs knew, they knew what they were doing. They were trying to get more players. And another thing about this game is it doesn't keep me engaged like other tower defenses, like animeadventures and animevanguards. The engagement is there. Like, I'm like, oh, this is cool. My units are doing effects. Like, I get annoyed playing this game. That's why I'm level 14 and I have nothing, because I just can't. This is the first tower defense I have ever experienced this with. Listen to these sounds. Like, it's just, every time I click something, it's just that sharp noise in my ear. And I don't know if you can turn this off. It agitated me so much that I stopped. I stopped playing the game because of this. And another thing is, the rulers, I feel like the rarest trait in this game does not feel like the rarest trait in this game. And of course you can get like, what, double rulers? But that's just, that's so pay to win. Or you have to spend an egregious amount of time playing this game. And they're trying to be like all the trendy anime adventure games and tower defense games. They're trying to be trendy. I can see the double traits and they're copying everything that is good, because they have the passives from Anime Vanguards. They have the double traits from Animeadventures. Then they have the relics. I don't know where the relics came, but it was one of the games. It was probably the defense one. And the UI, it's like, at least it's not like Vanguard's UI, but I don't even know where to go. There's just so much information processing right here. I'm looking at this, I'm seeing Robux, Robux, Robux. It just first glance, this is overwhelming to my eyes to look at. This is very overwhelming. I'm going to the store. What is this? And half of it isn't even loading in because they have so much here to pay. Resize player? What kind of useless... Yeah, nice. 6-7 Robux. They're trying to be trendy. This is okay. I honestly wish Vanguards kept it like this. This is a nice inventory art, but it feels... I don't know, it just feels like they're copying so much and they're trying to be the ultimate. And another game that is coming out is Anime Expeditions, which everyone is just blowing it up. It's getting really hyped up, and I feel that it's just going to fall off just like this game, because they're trying to hit all the trends. The quality of lives, they're all there. You have this unique summon system. The lobby is beautiful. The music, it's all just It's the ultimate one. Of course I'm gonna play it, right? The reason this game is also just failing is that just it's an eyesore. I'm I'm looking at this. This is agitating. Look at Sasuke. He looks like he lost a couple chromosomes. Like I just that this guy looks like he's one of those teen punks from like the 1900 movies. Then is that Mihawk? But these models, I don't know about these models. And first, like I play Vanguards, the models are buns. This is a hot take, but the anime Vanguards models are one of the best out of all the tower defense games. And I'm gonna glaze it. I play anime Vanguards the most, mainly because looking at my hotbar, those models look clean. The UI isn't an eyesore. It's not overwhelming. Yes, there's some issues with the UI, and I mean, every game has UI issues. But like, what is this? I see. I click one UI. This I see 30 new tabs. Like, what's the point of this? What? Hold on. You're telling me you have an areas to summon. Okay, so we have two UIs that take you to the same place. And you can correct me if I'm what is this? That looks like a tumor. Is this the cosmetics in this game? And then look at the aura is just a PNG that follows your camera. Like it's so ugly. I don't understand how people glaze this game. I don't. The cosmetics are not it. Everyone's got like the Gear 5 Luffy. They're just like uh, they just can't compare to Vanguards. And honestly, Expeditions, once that game is over, it's done being hyped up, people play it, they realize, oh wait, this game really doesn't have much. They're gonna fall back to Vanguards every single time. Anime Vanguards is gonna have the most people playing after people, they're just gonna trend hop. People love to trend hop. It's like the fail-safe of the game. It's like, oh, this game was fun, but let me go back to Vanguards, the actual tower defense. So yeah, I think that's just the reason why this game is failing and why most tower defense games are failing. It's just because the traction isn't there. Like they're not doing enough to keep players like anime vanguards. And also I do want to cover one last thing about the admin abuse. You see all these games doing admin abuse. Anime Vanguards hasn't done a single admin abuse, and they have so many players. They hardly even give codes out. So it's more rewarding to play the game, to do the events, than to log on for admin abuses and codes. And I think that's what makes the game better. That's why when you see people this game had admin abuse, it tripled in players. They had like over 100,000 players on, and then it went back down to 20,000. And most of those were probably botted accounts too. So I yeah, if you want your game to be working as an anime tower defense, do not solely center your game around codes and admin abuses for your players to be rewarded. You have to have engagement and reward through playing the game. Last thing, Anime Squadron, right? It's currently competing with Vanguards. I kid you not, I played it for maybe 8 hours straight, and I couldn't. Because it does not feel rewarding to me to sit there, run autoplay, because they have all these quality of life to center your game. So it's just money farm for them. They're just getting premium payouts and stuff. Players just sit there, run their computer on autoplay. It's just boring. You just sit there, autoplay it, and I kid you not, for one item, and it's like a 2% chance. A 2% chance. And it's not even like a tower defense game. These things run around the track and you don't actually. It's a really odd tower defense game. I don't even know if you would call it tower defense. It's more like a rush, like anime rush or something like that. The issue is just that the evolutions take too long. And the whole like aspect of getting your character stronger is the evolution to unlock the actual character. And it takes so long. It took me like 10 hours on my first mythic to evolve it. And so I played 8 hours straight getting characters, and then I macroed overnight 10 hours. And I finally had barely enough because I had to get more gold. Barely enough. Get more gold just to evolve a Goku character. A Dragon Ball character. And then when the when the Berserk update dropped and I got Griffin, I was like, whoa, this is cool. And Griffin, the power scaling is insane. Okay, let me tell you, the Griffin on base did 3 times more damage than my evolved, maxed out Dragon Ball character that I spent 10 hours macroing. And people want to complain about power creep in Vanguards, where Sukuna or whatever is doing like 100 million DPS or whatever. I wasted 10 hours macroing, and then they just drop a new unit with triple the damage, and then they want you to go macro for 10 more hours on that character, and that's just, no, it's boring. I'm not going to do that. And that's just like Anime Squadron, it's going to fall off. I'm telling you, the admin abuses and stuff is just like UTDX, it's going to fall off.